We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Atlanta Falcons. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Damn, I almost ran that bit back.
Got
Flacco, Johnson, what that? My fastest corners. Yeah.
here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Senate set to pass 1.9 trillion coronavirus relief bill. Like we getting some money there, Jack.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Flacco. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Brings up
Flacco from the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They do snap it. Flacco now. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
The 40-yard line.
1st and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. He'll air this one out. It's caught.
Ooh, that one-handed catch, though.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
On 1st and goal, Gore. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal at the 6.
On 2nd and goal, Flacco escaping the pressure right. Toward the pylon, caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go, baby. 46 to Mike. 46. Hey, 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 hey. Check, check. 46 to Mike. 46 to Mike.
From the shotgun, Ryan got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And all the
That
way
won't happen
down to
again.
the 26.
I blitz.
Julio
A
Jones.
big play there, Ryan to Jones. 54 yards.
And the Falcons first down.
46, boy. 46.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Loss on the play.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Hey, here we go. 46 to Mike.
After the sack on 1st down, Ryan into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
From the gun, Flacco. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Denzel Mims, 52 yards. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play call.
Am I winning?
Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense
Let me get up out of that
plays,
nickel.
he continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit
Play on the
shaky,
top of the
maybe
route.
try and
Don't
take the
even
pressure
pass
off
it.
and run the ball a little bit.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read
What
his
lucky
keys,
shit.
made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
What was lucky, bro? Oh.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That
Should have been a pick, boy.
drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw is probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
Ah, good catch. You
That's
won't contribute
caught,
that.
Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones, 28 yards, and the Falcons draw a bit closer. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Jets 14, Falcons 7.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. fielded near the back of the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Yeah. All right.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Now Johnson.
Damn, Frank Gore blocked.
And that play went
Shit.
nowhere. Losing yardage.
Motherfucker didn't even
He'll be
attempt to
back
block,
at the 36. 2
Brady
yards
Jarrett.
the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A gain there of 21 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Flacco. He'll air this one out for Mims. This is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Denzel Mims. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Is good.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Powell on the return. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick on Watson.
Get it out! Get it in, though.
He will take this back
Son
down
of a
about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll run it with Johnson.
Good tackle,
He'll
boy.
go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. This will be caught at about the 5.
Damn, Flacco, 11 of 11.
To the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Yeah.
Down inside the 35-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Oh,
Throwing to start the
come
drive,
on.
but that one incomplete.
That's pretty.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Flacco 12 or 13.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, look, Trail, we can run it back, bro. I'll pick the Jaguars this time. We can run it back. I'll pick the Jaguars.
To Johnson again. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead.
Damn, Tito. Oh, damn, Trail. Let me run that shit back. Hold on.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Washington football team. The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And off we go from Jacksonville. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will go.
Tough right here, boy. I ain't never played with these motherfuckers.
As a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Bomber, 22-jet bomber. Shoot! Check! Check! Bam! Bam! Slam! 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 Check 52.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And incomplete to open things up.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Going deep for Eifert. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good work by Minshew there to pick up the first. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Minshew. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Oh, we got plenty of fight,
and
baby.
He's into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
J.D. McKissick.
J.D. McKissick, 34 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Jaguars 0. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Chase Young. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Complete to James Robinson. A gain of 9 brings up
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Robinson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Looking to throw it. Minshew.
And 7.
Connection made with Shenault. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 24-yard line. Out of the gun is Minshew. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. To try again after the sack, Minshew. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll run it now with Robinson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
He just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
And 3 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, 41 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he's brought down after a very nice game. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He was taken down by Reuben Foster. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And incomplete on the deep ball. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess. Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
At the 23.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Jaguars on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Minshew quickly completing it out wide. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
Caught out left side by Robinson. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
There's another example that playing football isn't strictly being physical. You got to think as well. Nice job reading his keys by the linebacker and going out in the open space when they dumped it to the back. He was able to make the play and stop him short of the goal line.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
3rd down.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
ready? 47. Check, 47. Mustang 19. Get in there. Let's get in there, Hap. 47.
Throwing on third down, Smith. And that will be incomplete.
You always think about picking up the first down, but in this case, they were thinking about something bigger. They were thinking about the home run shot and took it downfield. Unable to connect, but admire the effort.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And taken right on the 30. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. Now the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it here with Thompson. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. From the 31, Minshew. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. On the run, it's Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Incomplete.
He was trying to find his tight end, Josh Oliver, and it's 3rd down. Now Minshew. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Minshew. He can run for it, and he will. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Just a gain of 3. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
At their own 25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there.
Through an opening, and there he goes.
All you got to do is look and learn. Look and learn, baby.
Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, 75 yards. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra
I don't think
point.
you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some extra points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Man, I got you.
They run with Thompson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
10-2 stop. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Rock it, get it.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Mike 50, Mike 50. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Smith.
He'll go underneath with this one to McKissick.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They are going for it. It's Smith.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the return will stop right around the 25. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well, so where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
They'll run on first down. Robinson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Minshew. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Montez Sweat bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
21.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
The third quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back. And he's taken down but able to slip across.
Come on, man. My motherfucking dude just stood there, not even trying to tackle.
And a first
What
down.
was that about?
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick. He's been decisive. And he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Smith. That's complete. Terry
Oh.
McLaurin with it. And they'll
Damn.
get this well past midfield before
Gary
being
Terry, I
stopped
see you,
just
Jack.
before the 35. Now hold everything here.
You should have held that timeout because the game it becomes
It's just
close.
their first, so 2
You're gonna need
remaining
it.
as they burn one here in this third quarter.
All right, you gotta tighten up before I get beat.
They'll run with McKissick. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Out of the gun, Smith.
Drive that ball and intercept that
That's
bitch.
intercepted.
Let's get it.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. They run. Robinson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 44 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Robinson. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 1 yard gain.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Eluding the pressure. Now Minshew has it knocked out. Fumble.
Ooh,
but it
shit.
looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 6'6", bullet high. Hey, high 7, shoot.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew.
No! Oh,
And
boy.
the throw there going to be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting
Boy,
it
I hit the
before
wrong
ball
button.
arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Washington.
Here's Smith. Slings this deep for McLaurin.
Get that.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Yeah, this will get them all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10.
Washington.
65, 65.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time...
Come on, Major. He gonna fuck up and give me the ball back.
Well, it's apparent the defense
He gonna fuck it up.
understands the situation.
They're gonna do something stupid and fuck it up. Let me get that.
That's a great start by them.
You're gonna give it right back right here. Watch.
Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
They go back to the ground. This time, Barber. And a little bit of space there takes it inside.
You're gonna give it right back.
To the 3.
You're gonna give it right back. You're gonna give it right back. Let's get it, baby. You're gonna give it right back.
Get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Smart man. Smart man.
The kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Kill.
Here's Minshew. Complete to the right
get
side.
upfield.
It's Eifert. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 7 yards to pick up there. On 2nd down now. It's Thompson.
Damn,
takes
stop.
to midfield, but no
Stop,
further. Just a yard there.
The
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This time they face a 3rd
trying
and
to get back to
2.
the quarterback. Shit.
Escaping the pressure right. Pass
What the fuck did they
incomplete,
call?
but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Watch the twist, watch the twist. Hey, Charlie.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Throwing the out.
Don't go backwards. Come on, man.
And this
Look.
play will be blown up. He'll lose
lose yardage back
You go
at the
backwards
38.
for.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
It's 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
No gain on the play. Second and
Here's 2nd and 10.
at the 18-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. To Thompson on the screen. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be taken down.
Hey, look, don't cut your mic on. Don't cut that shit on now because you finally beat me. I should have just kicked the field goal.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
On second down, it's Gibson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, the 20.
Can't be denied, boy.
Touchdown, Washington.
Come on, bro. All right. You want to talk that shit because you won.
And Washington
Come
is
on
able
now.
to stretch their lead.
So here comes Alex Smith as he'll lead his guys up to the line to go
I
for
purposely
2.
let you get up and then try to make a comeback.
From the gun,
I feel
here's
sorry
Smith.
for you.
It's caught at the 1.
But it's all right.
Into the end zone to bump
You
the
ain't no
lead up
goddamn
2
goat.
more.
If you a goat, you run it right back.
13. Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin
Hey,
Hopkins will
if
kick it
you
away.
a goat, you'll run it right back.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go
that formula
down
ain't gonna
in the
work.
loss
I
column.
promise
You
it
don't
ain't
make
gonna
up
work next
for
game.
what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you
Bro, I'm playing with a 60 overall QB.
Just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Down and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Minshew. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Minshew, 1st and 10.
Everybody has the same reaction when they beat me.
12 seconds left. His big tight end, Tyler Eifert, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Thompson.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line.
35. That one good for a first down.
Yeah, go ahead and
pickup
send
of
an
18
invite right back
yards.
after this. I got something for you.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Mike, 55. Go. Mike. I'm coming after you.
Gone. Ready?
It'll be Minshew again. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.